Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. My name is Josh, and Simon J. also aren't here. They are on their way home, though. They will be back tomorrow, I believe. I hope you guys are having a great time. Look, I've been joined all week so far by J-Wall. J-Wall, how are you feeling today?
Hey, I'm doing great. I did not just wake up from a nap or anything.
Of course not.
But doing excellent. Excited to beat these two scrubs today.
Wow, this guy.
Man, you guys should have been here. Robbie's ready. Robbie's ready to take down J-Wall. He does not want any crap today. Speaking of Robbie, we are joined by a couple of fantastic people today. First of all, look, my man, Rumboys Robbie. You can find him on Twitter right under his beautiful, beautiful face right there at Rumboys Robbie. He is the man. He's the founder of Rumboys, host of Draft Night Out, CMO at The Sports Me, host of 32-Bit. Just a great overall guy. How are you doing, Robbie?
I'm doing well. Sports Me is now known as Stacks as of today. We have rebranded as of about an hour ago. I forgot to tell you that backstage, by the way.
Whoa! Okay, well, update your Twitter. Because I did get some of this information from Twitter. So we'll put the blame on both of us a little bit.
It's an hour. It's only been rebranded for an hour. It's okay. You know?
Man, we're breaking the news then. We're breaking the news, you're saying?
Yeah.
Breaking news, guys.
Cheers to you. To the whole Front Yard Fantasy crew.
Cheers. Hey, I've got some water. Let's go. I do have some tequila over there. If it gets weird later, maybe I'll break into it.
Keep the water on standby.
There you go.
But also, again, we have Solly on the show. He was on the show yesterday. He's a good friend of ours. Find him on Twitter. Go follow him at RotoHeat Solly, director of content at RotoHeat. He's also the host of Solly's 2 Cents podcast. Solly, what's up today?
Hey, thanks for having me back. I've been told that I can keep coming back till I beat J-Wall. So today's the day. Pretty pumped to be on with Robbie. I'm a big fan of Robbie on Twitter. Never had the privilege of meeting and chatting with before. So excited for today. And Josh, always great to be on with you, man. So yeah, let's do this.
Well, I'm a fan of yours, so let's just put that out there. I appreciate your kind words, Rob. From Robbie to Rob.
Yeah, right back at you, man.
Well, I know, you're a big fan of Solly, right? You got the Rob love, but you had some words for J-Wall, I think. You had something to say to J. No,
no,
go
bring
ahead.
it on.
This is your platform, man.
Yo, so really quick, you guys, everyone viewing at home, you will finally get to see this year. And can you enough with the Twitter trash talk? You see me on my Snapchat in the gym.
You're gonna see me mossing this dude
no,
over and
that's
over
not
again.
happening. You're gonna be Josh Norman. It's gonna be okay. Like I'm gonna turn you into Josh Norman. It's okay.
Eli Apple.
Does that make me
Eli Apple? Henry? Yeah, you're gonna be Eli Apple. You're gonna be Eli.
If you're
Apple.
Josh Norman, does that make me Derrick Henry?
No, you're Eli Apple. You're gonna be Eli Apple.
J-Wall, real quick, and just on a serious note for a second, did you arrange for the 12-year-old kid to come back so you can look good again?
Before J-Wall joined, I was talking with Solly a little bit.
No, you gotta be careful. He's 13 now. So
no, I actually did. No, I actually did. It's actually Robbie.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Hey, from here on out, from this podcast appearance to every podcast that I do, I'm only coming on wearing nothing but hoodies. People will not be able to tell how big I'm getting. I'm like,
he's all ripped.
I'm getting prepared for this event for real. I'm taking it too serious.
I love that because he's trying so hard to get preprepared because he knows he has to build up this muscle and stuff. And I'm just laying around, taking naps,
just so everyone knows. They're talking about playing a little bit of football, maybe guarding each other, one-on-one and seeing what happens, right? That's what you guys are referencing here?
Yeah,
100%.
Exactly.
I'm looking forward to seeing this. And when we referenced the 12-year-old that J-Wall dominated in football, when we were in camp last year, there was just some kids playing football, and J-Wall's like, I'm getting in on this game. I'm getting in. And I'll tell you, you did moss that one kid. You mossed that one kid. I mean, he was 2 feet shorter than you.
I actually mossed Dan Turner.
Oh,
but
that's the same thing.
Yo, we'll see. I can't wait for the expo this year. Make sure you guys get your tickets. It's gonna be lit this year. By the way, Bonnie, I see you in the chat. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love.
Hey, that's a great transition, Robbie, because we got a bunch of great people in the chat. Always, Craig. Yes, it's Robbie. Break out the drinks. Hey, here's me. Here's you.
Yeah, Dilly.
Dilly, let's go.
I made him run.
He was scared. He's that scared. He
didn't last very long. Oh, there he is.
Welcome to Dreamsville. Live your dreams, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky, what's up, Rick? Hey, Sully, don't let us down. Good luck today. You're
do my best.
The Rotary crew. Representing the Rotary crew. As long as J-Wall doesn't win. Come on, guys. What's up, Dame? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Whole reason for being here.
Let's go. We have Albert. Good afternoon, FYF. Love you, Albert. Justin, yo, what's up, guys? What is up, Justin?
What's up, Justin?
About Robbie. He's saying hi.
Yo, Justin comes into every Run Boy stream just to bet the underdogs, and then somehow pulls them out. Like that dude is crazy, man. I love Justin.
Well, there's an energy factor that goes into it. I truly believe that energy and vibes, like they affect things. So you got someone's vibes coming at you positively. It's gonna help out.
Much love, Justin. Much love.
Mr. Stanford saying howdy peeps. Anthony, what's up, man? Team Sully, let's go. You got some supporters out there, the Roto team. Joey, I gotta update my Twitter bio now. I guess it's because
because of the announcement.
Earlier.
Yeah.
Dilly, let's go. Robbie isn't 12, so I'm not sure if J-Wall can cover him.
There you go.
Joey was there actually when it happened. Joey was there. That's funny. Like I'm thinking back to camp, there was a large group of people hanging out. That are
almost about that time.
And this is a very true story that Joey is telling.
Listen, the kid wasn't the problem. It was when J-Wall screamed in his face and.
Yes! So you lost this kid and then you taunted him after that?
No, that's the crazy thing is people thought it was a 12-year-old and it was Robbie.
No, hell no. Robbie was I couldn't stand.
Robbie already mentioned it, but Bonnie in the chat, hey, tune in for Robbie. Let's go.
Yeah.
Kelly, hi, noisy boys.
What's up,
that's
Kelly?
what I'm talking. and Robbie only. All right, I'm insulted. I feel insulted now, but you know what? I'll allow it. I don't blame you at the same time. Like Robbie's pretty amazing, and it is pretty spicy so far, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's about to get real spicy up here.
It's about to get spicier.
It's about to get spicier. You know why? Because we're playing some football Jeopardy here. These are the categories. Football Jeopardy. That's what we're playing today. And I will get into this as long as J Wall does not win. Hey, quick shout out to G-Man J. G-Man J put together all these questions. Every single one of these questions, except for the final Jeopardy question that we'll get to. So shout out to G-Man J. And if you don't like them, you think they're too tough, you think they're too easy, you think they don't make sense, go yell at Jay.
It's just invade Jay's inbox. He doesn't mind. He doesn't care about DMs.
You can find him at GmenJ on Twitter. So yeah, hit him up. He'll love it. Actually,
responds so fast.
Guys. Boy. So we're playing Fantasy Football Jeopardy. I'm sure most of you have seen the TV show Jeopardy. It's going to be a lot like that, except pretty much all these questions are going to be somewhat football related, except for the grab bag category. That's trivia right there in the middle, the grab bag category. Like I said, it's going to be similar to how Jeopardy is played, but we're not going to buzz in to answer questions. We will go in an order today. We will start with Robbie, go to Sully, then J-Wall, but everyone's going to have the same number of questions when it comes down to it. And we are playing our rule. We have this Jeopardy rule. If you answer your question correctly, you will be able to pick the category for the person that goes right after you. Okay?
Oh, great.
It's your turn. Yeah, if it's your turn and you didn't get the person in front of you didn't get the question correct, you get to pick the category and the amount. Keep in mind that the questions with larger prizes are going to be a little more difficult. The questions that have $100 prizes are going to be pretty easy, right? If you get the question right, you will earn the amount shown. We are not doing negative points today like they do in Jeopardy. And then once we get through the normal game, we will play a final Jeopardy round where contestants will wager the amount of money that they have built up so far, and whoever accumulates the most money over the course of the game will be our Josh Week champion, the most important Jeopardy champion ever made across FYF timeline. Let's go, boys. I'm excited to get in there. Are you guys excited?
I'm excited.
Yeah, is this like a lot of laughs?
Yo, bro, the chat is hilarious. So like
it's undefeated.
Is this like when the UFC made like the BMF belt, or like Jake Paul like made his like fake belt thingy? Like, okay, cool, yeah, I'm down to compete for a fake belt. Let's do this.
Yes, exactly. You know exactly how it works. As long
as I make J-Wall lose is all that's important.
I like that we're all like kind of on the same page here, and now JWell's probably gonna win and disappoint.
Now I know how JL feels to be the villain. You know,
yes, you're the villain.
I'm leaning into that role.
I so owe this man a beer for the amount of shit I'm about to put him through this offseason. I'm sorry.
All right. So, are you guys ready to get into the game? Actually, sorry. Before we get into the game, real fast, I want to let everyone out there, everyone in the chat, everyone. We are live streaming every weekday, Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come on and join us in the chat. Talk to us. We love it. And on Fridays, we're on FanDuel's YouTube and Twitch channels doing more or less the same thing at 6 o'clock Eastern time. We love doing this and having a good time with you guys and giving you guys some good fantasy football information and dynasty information. But without further ado, let's get in there, guys. Like I said, we are starting with Robbie. Robbie, how you feeling?
Chilling. Oh, I'm ready.
He's scared.
Versus
He's
J-Ball.
scared.
The world versus J-Ball. All right, Robbie. The board's open to you. You can select any category and question amount you would like. Let's get in there.
I want to just take out the middle of the board right away. Let's go grab back for 300.
He's going for grab back for 300. Robbie, let's see how it plays out for you. What was the top selling beer in the United States in 2021? I need you to be specific, Robbie.
You need to be specific?
I don't want to give you any more information than that.
That wasn't even information.
Tell me the exact beer it is.
Like, really quick, is it a beer? Like is it a beer? None of that, like
a brand.
None
it's
of
a
that
brand. It's a brand.
Okay,
a brand.
I'm gonna go Anheuser-Busch. I'm gonna go with that Bud Light.
You're gonna go with Bud Light.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bud Light.
That's what I.
So when I was asking you to be specific, that's exactly what I was looking for. It is Bud Light. It is Bud Light, Robbie. I didn't want you to say Budweiser, for instance, because I consider that a different beer.
They're different. They taste completely different. And one has funnier commercials. So Budweiser hasn't been relevant since the frogs went Budweiser.
When you said Anheuser-Busch, I was a little bit nervous. I was like, he's gonna say Budweiser, and then he's gonna be upset once he sees Bud Light.
No, you have to. I feel like you still have to like give credit to who brews, because they brew so much.
Absolutely.
They brew Yingling and all the other stuff. Like, so yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
Mr. Scampers over here in the chat, like Bud Light, like obviously, like I know it's up here. Anthony's saying Budweiser.
Coming out of that 2020 pandemic, it could have been Corona with all the memes and stuff and all the trolling. Did you know Corona actually lost? Yeah, it was it was going down for a minute there because people weren't buying it. So it could have been that. Like, they could have had a bounce back.
If I was sitting here, I would have said Miller Lite or Bud Light. I would have been torn between, but Sean also went with Miller Lite. But Mark saying Budweiser or Bud Light, yeah. So there we go. Great job there, Robbie. You got
same that difference. Water is water.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Any light beer that's made in America, it's more or less the same thing, right?
Cool. So I got 3 hundo. I get to pick. I get to pick Rob's category, right?
You absolutely do. Where is Sully going?
How good can I screw Sully over?
Screw him the best way possible. But we know the most important screw here is screwing J-Wall the best way possible.
So maybe it's everyone wants to screw me.
yeah. Screw J-Wall the best way possible.
I don't, just for the record.
I want to give him what's the point?
What's the point? This is a category devoted to 2021 fantasy points. And just to break down each category real fast, missed it by that much is essentially players, teams, or anyone related to missing a Super Bowl, not winning a Super Bowl. All right. Odd man out. There's going to be certain players that do not fit in. Okay. And you have to choose the players that just do not fit into the category. Grab bag is very general trivia. This is not going to be football related. Most of these. What's the point? Or 2021 fantasy points, like I said, and FanDuel Futures Fund. These are betting lines and future bets you can make on FanDuel Sportsbook. But you said, what's the point for Robbie? Sully, right, Robbie?
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Roto, he won last Jeopardy, right? No pressure, Sully. I'm not 100% sure. Do you know this? I'm trying to remember.
Who was on last?
It would have to have been Rick, I think. Oh, yep, yeah. It was. I think it was Rick. Rick won last time he was on.
Shit, I'll never hear the end of it then. So. All right. So what's the point?
Sully? Yeah,
let's
you
go
can collect
$500.
$80.
Let's get this party started.
Oh, he is not messing around. And I want to remind everyone, Jay put together these questions, G-Men Jay, so yell at him if you don't like them.
Good to know who to blame. Excellent.
Sully, which quarterback was not in the top 12 in points per game in a 4-point per passing touchdown league? Which of these quarterbacks was not in the top 12? And the options are Kyler Murray, Matthew Stafford, Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott, and Lamar Jackson.
I gave him such an easy one.
I actually thought that there was 2 guys here that weren't in the top 12, but one of them I'm more confident than the other, so I will go with Russell Wilson.
You are going to answer Russell Wilson for this question. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
He's going with Russell Wilson, and that is the correct answer, Sully. Let's go. Yeah. So
I didn't think Lamar was top 12 either.
Exactly, Lamar, because he didn't play enough.
I can't believe I can't believe I set you up with that. I can't believe
I appreciate that softball.
That. Yeah, that would be nice.
Guys, remember
if this
the
is
goal
your
here.
if this is your level of competition, Robbie, I'm starting to feel a little bit better about
guys,
J-Wall
guys,
and Kenton. That's all I'm saying.
remember the goal here. Remember the goal here. Beat J-Wall. All right,
Yeah.
you guys are good. You guys are good.
Yeah, Robbie, we got to
guys got
unite, man.
Exactly.
You and I are together, brother.
All right, Mark. Dak. I could have considered him. Russell Wilson from Take It to the Hizzy. Wilson, Russ.
The injury makes it obvious. The injury is what makes it obvious.
Really
There's
was.
also an injury
he was
with
really
Lamar.
bad when he got back.
Yeah,
exactly. There was also an injury with Lamar, but I think they maybe missed the same amount of time. Russell Wilson might have missed one less game even, but you got, like Sully just said, when it comes down to it, when they came back, like when Russ came back, he wasn't playing well. So
yeah.
There we go. Great job on that one, Sully. Great job on that one. Bonnie makes a really good point that I have to point out. G-Man J is the glue. He is absolutely the glue.
I love how I get the drinking question to start the show off.
That's kind of fitting, hey?
Yeah, it's like, promise this was not rehearsed at all.
All right, J-Wall, we are coming to you, but Sully's going to get to pick your category.
Yeah, let's go to FanDuel Futures, J-Wall. Have some fun with that.
FanDuel Futures. Let's go. Which one, J-Wall?
I'll do 300.
FanDuel Futures for 300. Let's do it. Which division has the most teams in the top 10 favorites to win the Super Bowl?
Next year, not mess this up.
Is it the AFC West, the AFC North, or the AFC East?
The AFC East.
You're going to go with the AFC East here,
yes,
right? So you're going to say the AFC East has the most teams in the top 10 favorites to win Super Bowl next year. Well, let's see if he's correct here. Is it the AFC East? I am sorry, J-Wall. It is the AFC West. Kansas City is the second favorite. Denver's 9th. And the Chargers are 10th.
That's a perfect first round so far. Let's go.
Perfect first round, especially for Sully.
I'm going full Simon on this. I'm not getting an answer right until the end, and then I'm going to win it somehow at the end.
All right, guys. Some good points being made in the chat. Russ had some absolute stinkers too, though. That is true. Craig, thank you for the shout out. You're doing a great job, Josh. I won't listen to the haters. Kelly's saying Simon brings the chill. That's absolutely true. I got no chill. Simon's got all the chill. Thomas is saying the AFC North. We have some different answers here. AFC West from Anthony, West from Sean, West from Albert. Oh, look, West. Bonnie, Ricky, let's go.
I'm just really happy my 300 question was harder than Sully's 500 up.
Hey, listen up.
It was not.
It's part of the game theory.
If it makes you feel any better, I would have got the your question right as well.
Yeah, I would have got. I definitely.
Does that make you feel better?
It makes me feel like a DJ for how much I bet.
Yep.
Like that's what that question did.
That was a great round so far. I think we're gonna move on to the next round. J-Wall, unfortunately, did not get the last one right. So, Robbie, the board is wide open to you. You can go anywhere you would like.
I'm gonna go FanDuel Futures for 500.
FanDuel Futures for 500. He's not messing around this time around. Put these teams in order of best to worst odds to win Super Bowl 57. The Arizona Cardinals, the Dallas Cowboys, the Baltimore Ravens, and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, just because J-Wall is here, we're going to put the Philadelphia Eagles last automatically.
I think.
Get that out of the way.
Yeah, we're just going to, get that one out the way. Let's go Arizona, Baltimore, Dallas, Philly.
You're gonna go Arizona, Baltimore, Dallas, Philly. Is that correct?
Yeah.
It's gonna go Arizona, Baltimore, Dallas, Philly. That was right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how this panned out. I am sorry. Dallas is actually number one.
Wow.
Out of
I couldn't
these
bring
teams.
myself to put Dallas first. I could not bring myself to put Dallas first.
Wow.
Listen up.
That's
You're not
wouldn't
the
have
only
that.
one.
That's
It
crazy.
seems like the majority of
Overhyped
people
every year.
are putting the Ravens ahead of the Cowboys. And it's actually pretty crazy that 3 people in the chat had the same exact order of Ravens, Cowboys, Cardinals, Eagles, except for Sean, who correctly answered the question. Great job, Sean.
Coffee's a
Here's
legend.
and here's what's and I should have thought about that a little bit more in depth. I thought too analytically. Right now, with the Super Bowl just ending, all the casuals are obviously going to rush out and put their odds on like their favorite teams. Dallas being the
Cowboys are gonna
highest
do it the most.
selling, Dallas being the highest selling fan base, the most widespread fan base as well. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense at this time of year. Damn it.
Thomas came in and said, how are Denver 9th and Chargers 10th? They still haven't gotten that quarterback upgrade. Well, obviously with the Chargers, they do have that quarterback upgrade. So the Chargers make sense to me. Now, Denver, I can see why you would question that because right now, as it stands, they're not going to even make the playoffs maybe. So, but I think most people out there are assuming they're going to bring in a significant quarterback upgrade and possibly even Aaron Rodgers or Deshaun Watson or someone along these lines. And if that's the case, then this makes a lot more sense. I think people are betting on that upside, right, guys?
Yeah.
Even without that, though, they've upgraded their coaching staff. Their defense is still legit. That's still a pretty darn good football team. I don't know if they're top 10 without a quarterback upgrade, but we'll see.
I think those were some great points. They do have a great cast around it. They just don't have that quarterback yet, right?
Totally.
Really quick, to those odds that are still up on the screen while that's still up there, all of you out there that are into betting, that are into gambling, I've apparently have been really well known for that this season lately. Right now, when you see something that soft, now's the time to go in because that's going to mess with those odds. Now's the time to go in and go and get yours for those future bets. Absolutely.
I love that. Mark also agreeing with your point there, Robbie. Cowboys fans love lighting money on fire. And then Thomas saying, I just meant that Denver ahead of Chargers doesn't make much sense to him. I actually agree with you.
I agree with
you. Yeah, because the Chargers got it, and they got their quarterback, right? And thank you, Kelly. I really appreciate that. I love you too. I know you don't. I know you don't dislike me at all or anything like that. Was that awkward? A little bit awkward. Are you guys ready to move on to the next question?
Yeah.
Sorry, Robbie, you didn't get that last one right. So, Solly, the whole board is open to you. Where would you like to go?
Let's go back to what's the point for 400, please.
What's the point for 400? Let's get in there. Solly, put these players in order of PPR points per game, highest to lowest. Deebo Samuel, Joe Mixon, Terry McLaurin.
Why is this harder than the $500 question?
Who knows?
What do you feel like? I feel like this one might be right up your alley, bro. All the stuff I see from you on Twitter, I think you got this one.
We'll go Deebo, Mixon, Cook, McLaurin.
You are going to go Deebo, Mixon, Cook, McLaurin, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Deebo, Mixon, Cook, McLaurin. Let's see if that's the correct answer. It absolutely is, Solly. Great job with that one.
I told you.
Yes.
I was like, I'm pretty sure you got this. Like, I've seen you tweet this, bro. Like, I've seen you talk about
Robbie knew you had it.
Yeah.
My biggest fan.
And guys,
hey.
it seemed like the chat was a little torn. Just in those middle guys, it seemed like a lot of people were putting McLaurin at the end and Deebo at the beginning. Deebo, Mixon, Cook, McLaurin. That's correct. Great job, Mark. Ricky putting Cook ahead of Mixon there. That's the only wrong thing there. Mixon, Samuel. So there's the Mixon, Samuel switch. We have Deebo, Mixon, Dalvin, Terry. Great job, Thomas. Deebo, Cook, Mixon, Terry. So that Cook and Mixon switch up is pretty common. Then we have Cook, McLaurin, Deebo, Mixon, Deebo, Cook, Mixon, Terry. Look, it's a lot of mixed bags here, right?
Yeah.
Dalvin had some really low games. He had a couple of single-digit games last season. At times, it looked like Heineke hated Terry McLaurin, and that impacted him. Debo was constant all the time, and Joe Mixon was pretty consistent. So
yeah,
where I was tripping up was Cook and McLaren. I wasn't sure, but at the end, I was really high on Terry coming into the season. It kind of burnt me a little bit, so I went that way.
Yeah.
Jay's making a great point here in the chat.
Well done.
No, I agree, Jay. These are great questions. You're never gonna win. I've hosted this game enough times to realize that, like, you put together questions, someone's gonna be like, "Well, why is that like this?" Huh? All right.
Jay behind the scenes just giving himself a big old hug, putting gold stickers on the wall.
You did a good job.
Spraining his wrist, patting himself on the back.
All right, great job there, Sully. Great job.
Thank
you. Get to pick the category for J-Wall next.
J-Wall, what do you want, man?
Ooh.
Let's do whatever you want for me.
Oh,
kinky.
Well, I was going to try to be nice to you.
You mean now?
I don't know. Let's go to Missed It by That Much. The story of your life.
Missed it by that much.
I have no confidence in any of these categories, so that's why I was like, I'm not sure I have one.
Wait, J-Wall's the youngest one here. He might miss some of these. He might miss some of these missed it by that much.
Yeah, I will say there might be some history involved with this question. This category.
I love it too.
All right, where do you want to go, J-Wall?
Let's go 500. Why not?
Oh, he's not messing around. He's not messing around. He wants to catch up. J-Wall, within 1,500 yards, how many career receiving yards does Larry Fitzgerald have over his 17-year career?
Oh, this is
all right. I'm going to go. First thing that popped in my head was 15,000.
Okay.
I'm going to go 15,500.
You're going to go 15,500, correct, J-Wall?
Yeah.
15,500 yards. Is it within 1,500 yards? Is 15,500?
I am nervous.
Well, his actual career receiving yards was 17,492, which is going to be just outside that range.
That's good. All right. I said 16,500.
Well, you could have just said 16,000 flat and you would have been good, actually. But you were really close there, J-Wall. I actually edited this a little bit to help you out a little bit. I added in over the 17-year career.
I must be really bad at Googling then.
Yeah.
Yo, like Google didn't give me this right answer.
The over his 17-year career part actually tricked me up. I was like, I was reading it how many seasons. Yeah, I didn't.
I think it was a good.
He actually never missed.
I probably would have just guessed 1,000 a season.
Yeah, I was.
He never missed a season in his career either.
Say my evil alternative persona is Jay Window. Man.
So we did have people in the chat get within that range. Anthony saying 18,000, Thomas saying 17,000, Ricky saying 17,000, Mr. Scampers just outside of it. Sean agreeing with you, J-Wall. Well, no. Sean was within it. Mr. Scampers, really. Sean within it. Albert within it. Great job, chat today. What? Brady got it right on.
Got a boy, Brady.
Wait, did someone say 17,500? No,
Mm-hmm.
no. I made it by 8 yards. Where's your guess, Mr. Scampers? I don't see it. All right, you're lying to me, bro.
He said 16. He said 16.
Okay,
gotcha. Joe. I don't know if I would have got that one. That was a tough one.
Oh, that was a tough one. Within 8 is what he was saying.
Gotcha. All right, Robbie. So you get the whole board open to you yet again. You can go to any question you would like.
That.
Where do you want to go?
I feel like I should grab up like one of those 500s. While so there, I can still take advantage of those points. But I mean, for the sake of content, I feel like maybe leave a 500 for later on. But you know,
real fast,
grab. What's up?
Real fast. Thomas's point here is is really good. It's a point to be made because I've seen Jeopardy. The person losing at this point, more often than not, feels like they end up winning the game somehow.
Yeah.
You know, with Final Jeopardy and everything added in. So just stay on your toes. All right, J-Wall, don't give up yet.
Let's go grab bag 500.
Grab bag for 500. Let's go for it. Hold on, and J-Wall, you know,
I already said I'm pulling assignment.
Just to score points, right? It's not golf. All right,
It's a strategy.
Jeopardy golf by J-Wall.
All right. How many hearts does an octopus have, Robbie? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4?
The hell?
I told you, man. This is not a normal football questions.
I'm gonna go with 4 because divided by the amount of tentacles it has.
Oh, so
like
a
it.
heart for each 2 tentacles, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So you are locking in for Robbie. How many hearts does an octopus have? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Well, the actual answer is 3. The actual,
You got to go
answer
full
is
mellow on
3.
that one.
Come on. It did seem like the chat was a little bit split on this one. Craig saying 4, Bonnie saying 4, Mr. Scampers saying 3, Brady going with 1. That would be an interesting $500 question just to really mess with you. Like throw in this question. It's like not even abnormal. It's just like to throw you off. Sean,
Jay
you was
apparently
up
thinks that
in
we're
3.
oceanologists back here. We're oceanographers back here.
It's a $500 question though, right? You know what I'm saying?
I'd have got that one wrong too.
Yeah. I definitely knew this at one point in my life. I can't tell you guys I would have gotten it correct, but I knew it was more than 1. I knew that. So I don't know if I would have gotten it right though.
This was like on like a science test or something at one point in time. Like
exactly.
A science teacher somewhere is punching the air like, wow, I did not teach that kid.
That's a fun question. Okay, guys. Solly, the board's open to you. Where do you want to go?
Let's get into the odd man out category. Go 300, please.
Okay. Odd man out for 300. Solly, which tight end? I'm sorry about this. I actually made these edits. Did not have 7+ receiving touchdowns. Is it Pat Freiermuth, Hunter Henry, or Dallas Goedert?
Hunter Henry definitely did. Freiermuth had some moments. Goddard was hit and miss.
This is kind of tough.
I'll go Dallas Goedert, and I'm not confident at all.
He's going to go with a not confident Dallas Goedert, Solly.
Hope you're wrong.
And I got to take responsibility again. Jay did not put these. Jay put these questions together, but he didn't, and I wanted to make this did not, and obviously I messed up on this one.
Oh,
you just not get that right.
I just not. I hope you just not get this one right.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, which of these tight ends did not have at least 7 receiving touchdowns? You are correct, Solly.
Damn it.
Goddard. He did not have 7.
I would have gone Freiermuth.
He's getting the easy ones.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
not getting the freaking octopus questions.
Well, maybe you should take
all that shit.
questions.
Hey, Josh, Freiermuth also was not spelled right.
Oh, that's one.
An E.
Okay.
Get a question right, and then you can talk some smack. Okay.
Fair enough. Good point.
I'm just curious, who won yesterday?
I don't know.
Go ahead, pick my category.
Pick your category. Seriously, man, I feel bad for you. Do you want to tell me where you want to go?
Do odd man out. I want to do 500.
Okay, so we won't do that one then.
Perfect.
Yes, that is all.
I'll send you back to FanDuel Futures. Go down back to FanDuel Futures.
And real
please.
fast before we get in there, I just got to highlight all the awesome people in the chat. Ricky getting it right, Brady getting it right, Kelly getting it right, Albert getting it right, Sean getting it right, Mr. Stanford's getting it right, Thomas getting it right, Bonnie getting it right. Great freaking job, guys. And
I'm not sure Sean Coffey's got one wrong yet. He's on fire.
Yeah. Sean hasn't gotten one wrong yet. Yeah.
Does Goddard rhyme with Joe Dirt? Yes, absolutely. It's the RT's on the end. So it's
Eminem. I want to ride something with orange.
Joe Dirt.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thought.
Oh, right. Oh, Jay coming at you, Jay Wall. Classic guy who's losing today goes to the past. Yeah.
Exactly, right?
Jay in the
guy
chat
behind the
favorite.
scenes.
Where are you guys going?
Give me 200 for
what
FanDuel.
category? I'm sorry.
FanDuel Futures.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, Jay Wall. Which which team currently has the worst odds to win next year's Super Bowl?
The Texans.
The Houston Texans, the New York Giants, or the Detroit Lions? You're just going with the Texans?
You sure?
All right.
100%.
Okay.
Say that with some hate, bro.
Yeah, the Texans.
The Texans.
Well, which team currently has the worst odds? It is the Houston Texans. Great job, J-Wall. Great job. Yeah. Great job.
Don't sleep on my knowledge for 200 questions.
Good job, man.
Around there.
Oh, I was going to say don't sleep on your knowledge for shitty teams, but okay.
Well, look, Mr. Scamper said Texans. Kelly said Texans. Ricky said Lions.
Sean
said Lions. And Bonnie said Lions. Jay.
Welcome to the show, Jay. Well, it started 40 minutes ago.
36 minutes ago. Okay, see you.
Hey guys, I said it. People come back in this game. It's a game meant to come back on for some reason. I don't know why, but it happened.
Not today.
Not
today.
Give Robbie grab bag.
Yeah.
He clearly doesn't know things outside of beer and football.
Robbie is a 100% football guy. You know, he's just the definition of a football guy.
I'm like just looking at the futures category. I'm like, damn, all the betting stuff is gone. Let's go.
Get in there. Grab bag for you, Robbie. Which one?
I'll do so. I'll take it easy on myself. Let's do 100. Let's do 100.
I don't care what the book says. It's the Lions. All right.
Rick is right.
I'll take the grab back for 100.
100. All right.
Yeah. that top row is just like no one's touching me.
True or false, Robbie? Spider-Man: No Way Home was the highest grossing movie of 2021.
True, because my ass went to go see it twice. And Zendaya, I love you. I'll drink your bathwater.
So Robbie, you're saying it's true because you gave them a total of like $30 to go see them.
and Holland is the best Spider-Man to ever act as Spider-Man. Period.
I'm fine with that.
Eat your heart out, Toby.
I'm fine with that take. I love Toby, but I'm fine with that.
Oh.
Well, are you right here though?
I am.
Are you right? You are right. It's true. That $30 really added up. You know the grossing.
Oh, Zendaya, I love you.
And then most people in the chat saying true as
like
well.
That person is like, I have stock in this business.
Campus true, Albert true, Sean true. He's getting back on that train. Bonnie true. Bathwater. I like that. Yep. Commitment. Kelly's just going false just because she wants to be different. And then Anthony's saying true. Good job there, Robbie. And guess what, Robbie? You get to pick Solly's next category.
Sully has to go back to miss it by that much, or miss it by
Missed it by that much, Solly. Which one would you like?
300, please.
Missed it by that much for 300. Let's see what you got here. Which two Super Bowl losing quarterbacks are top 10 all time in both passing yards and passing touchdowns? Fran Tarkenton, Dan Marino, Matt Ryan.
Good question.
Yeah, Jay. I read this question and I was like, ooh, there was some.
You got this.
One.
Tarkenton played the majority of his career when there wasn't a ton of passing / touchdowns and yards. Dan Marino was a freaking stud. Matt Ryan's had some really good seasons too. I'll go Dan Marino.
So it's which two Super Bowl losing quarterbacks?
Oh, I'll go Marino and Ryan then.
You are going to go with Dan Marino and Matt Ryan, correct?
I'm opposite of you. I'm opposite of you on this one. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. What is the correct answer? It's Dan Marino and Matt Ryan. Let's go. Solly, you're killing it today. You are killing it
Tarkenton, well, my Vikings, I kind of know that sad story, but Tarkenton just played in an era where they didn't throw the ball and score that much.
That's exactly kind of like, I think, the right process to figuring out the answer to this question, more or less.
Is Marino higher than Ryan, though?
I am not 100% sure. I would assume Matt Ryan is probably higher.
You think so? Hey, he could be.
I think
he's
it's probably
some really good seasons.
Yeah, I know. And has he played a little bit longer than Marino at this point? You know what I'm saying?
Very possible.
Very possible, especially with like technology and medicine in today's NFL. Marino's NFL, they were still like he was at the end of that smoking cigarettes on the sideline era.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and he was sort of the start of the of the passing happy offenses, right?
Yep.
Like with Duper and those guys down in Miami, he went crazy. So yeah.
Exactly. If y'all have not checked out that old school Dolphins film, it's just dope. Like those throwback games are chills.
He was so good.
I'm right there with you guys. And we did have Scott coming in saying joining late. Hell of a crew today. Oh, and hi Josh. Hey Scott. How you feeling today? All right, great job there, Sully. Right?
Thank you. Yep.
Yeah, you're killing it today, Sully. Again, we have Final Jeopardy though. Let's power through some questions here.
Nice lead you
so
have.
Get to Final Jeopardy.
Disappear.
It's not where you start; it's where you finish.
Ooh, that's absolutely true. J-Wall. Sully gets to pick your category.
He does.
Missed it by that much for J-Wall.
All right, 400.
By that much.
Attaboy.
He's not messing around.
Mm.
J-Wall, what all-time great running back in Fantasy Stud scored the third most touchdowns in NFL history?
Wow.
One of the few just fill in the blank questions.
Yeah, you really screwed me. I saw like great RB fantasy stat. I was
You
like,
screwed yourself. You picked this
I was
one.
like, it's gonna be LaDainian Tomlinson, and then third most touchdowns. It's between LT and AP.
Okay.
Oh man.
So I have a totally different answer.
Just say an answer, J-Wall. Commit.
No, screw you, Robbie.
J-Wall, just hurry up and get it wrong so we can get to Robbie's next question.
Third most touchdowns all time. Let's go with Adrian Peterson.
You're going to go with Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
All right. What all-time great running back in Fantasy Stud scored the third most touchdowns in NFL history? The correct answer is
David Tomlinson, bro, the greatest fucking fantasy season of all time.
The Fantasy Stud is what made me think LT.
I added in Fantasy Stud.
Yep.
Jay gave me these. It didn't say Fantasy Stud. I added that in. I thought it would like guide you to LT a little bit more. But
it guided me directly to LT actually. And then I
but
tilted.
you didn't answer that.
That wasn't my answer either. So
This is
I was
Jeffrey's
thinking
LT
Emmitt Smith
radio.
for some reason.
Oh wow!
I could see it. He's definitely up there in touchdowns. There's no doubt. Priest Holmes.
Ricky nailed it.
I kind of like that one.
Priest Holmes a good
Ronnie
answer.
got it.
But TDs didn't count it.
Albert got it. Anthony got said Adrian Peterson. He's with you. Oh, history. Tomlinson then. I'm sorry, J-Wall. You tried hard on that one. The first name you said was LaDainian Tomlinson, but that wasn't the answer.
I'm still smart enough for me,
Kelly was thinking Emmitt Smith too.
I love
Robbie. The board's open to you.
Let's go with odd man out for 200.
Okay, Robbie. Odd man out for 200. Which wide receiver did not have 1,000 receiving yards this past season? Was it A.J. Brown, Brandon Cooks, or T. Higgins?
Wow.
Yeah.
Easy money, man. Easy money.
I feel like it should be, but I'm literally drawing a blank.
It should be.
Come on, don't pull a J-Wall. Come on, you got this.
I'm gonna go with Texas receiver Brandon Concussion Cooks.
Robbie is going to go with Brandon Cooks. Is that correct?
Probably not.
Okay. Well,
But-
you are going with that though.
But I mean,
Okay, so which wide receiver did not have 1,000
Oh,
yards this past season?
go ahead. Go with it. Go with it. Nope, go with it.
He's
Just
the
lock
one
in.
I was confident in.
It's A.J. Brown. It is
Fuck.
A.J. Brown.
I was like, I know for sure Brandon Cooks has it, and then I think T. Higgins.
It really comes down to A.J. Brown missing games.
Yeah.
Really, when it
Yeah,
comes to it.
AJ. Yeah, once I started going over the game log, and then I thought about my AJ Brown, my lonely AJ Brown share. I was like, oh shit. But I'd already said the answer, so I was like, I can't flip now. I'd already said it out my mouth, so I was like, I already knew that I got it wrong. I was like, oh well.
Well, Kelly said Brown and then said,
Yeah.
ask me how I know. How do you know, Kelly?
Aw.
Yeah.
Scott's like, no, Cooks has like 45 1,000-yard seasons in a row. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's fucking QB proof. He's QB
for
proof.
46 different teams.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know why I did that.
No one's ever gonna buy into Brandon Cooks. It feels like just from a real life perspective, no one's gonna be like, yeah, he's a really good wide receiver.
No, yeah. Entered the league at the same year. Cooks has 8
That's actually
1,000
crazy.
seasons. Adams 3.
That's a hell of a fun fact.
That is so fun, dude. That's awesome.
The most.
All right. Let's keep powering through. We're running low on time, and I want to make sure we get through most of these questions. Solly, board's open to you.
Odd man out for 500, please.
All right. No more messing around. Which flex did not have 60-plus catches out of these options? Leonard Fournette, Mike Gesicki, Jarvis Landry, Laviska Shenault, Austin Eckler.
Think about who wrote the question.
That's exactly what I was thinking, and that's exactly where I'm going. I will take Laviska Shenault, please.
It's funny you didn't even have to say a name, and I was like, so you're gonna go with Laviska Shenault? I almost said that. And I was like, wait a second, I should let him actually say what is he gonna go with. So he is gonna go with Laviska Shenault Jr. Well, let's see if Laviska Shenault.
This is a $500 question, I swear.
Jarvis Landry.
What?
Oh, Jay.
Wow.
Oh, what are you saying?
Oh, I should have known that.
Oh,
Wow.
Because Jarvis missed a ton of time. I got all
Nobody in the
excited.
chat got it right.
No one in the chat got it correct. Not one person in the chat got it correct.
Jacobs, congratulations. You played yourself.
Damn,
That is
that was a
fried.
game changer.
Wow. He trapped us. He trapped us for real.
I get to pick
That's
my
the
own.
second
Laviska.
time. That's the second time in these games now that Jay and I have combined to get a Laviska Shenault question wrong. So
Give me
That's-
odd
that's
man
so
out for
perfect.
400.
Odd man out for 400. Jade Wall does not want to mess around. Which quarterback did not throw for over 4,500 passing yards? Aaron Rodgers, Derek Carr, Patrick Mahomes, or Joe Burrow?
you got this, brother.
I want to go Derek Carr, but I do know for a fact that Aaron Rodgers did not have as many yards as people think.
How many did they think? How many did they think they had?
Yeah,
Like people think he had more than what he
People think he
actually
had 4,500.
Yeah, exactly.
But did they think he had 3,200, or did they think they had 6,000?
Jay Wall's Professor X. He can read all of your minds.
I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna go,
Go with Aaron Rodgers.
and it's probably wrong.
All right. Which quarterback did not throw for over 4,500 passing yards? Well, it's Aaron Rodgers, Jay Wall.
Atta boy.
Let's go. It's Aaron Rodgers. It's Aaron Rodgers.
Atta boy.
Brady.
That one.
What was that, Brady? Huh?
Guys, the chat was no Rodgers. Mahomes, Burrow, A-Rod, Burrow,
Big Joe.
no Rodgers. So Albert got it there.
Job, Jay.
I think Albert was the only one that got it right. But Scott said unanimous, no question MVP, Aaron Rodgers, sarcastic font. Good job on that one, Jay Wall. You get to pick Robbie's next category.
Robbie is going odd man out for 100.
All right, Robbie.
Wow. That was strategic.
There's your question, Robbie. Which running back did not have at least 70 catches? Is it Najee Harris or Josh Jacobs?
Oh, he's gonna tilt. He's gonna tilt.
Once John Gruden was fired, they started using Jacobs a little bit more. I want to go with Josh Jacobs. Touchdown Hammerschmidt.
So you're saying Josh Jacobs did not have at least 70 catches last season?
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs is the answer. Let's go, Robbie. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
Robbie.
I'm going to make Sully have to go to miss it by that much.
200, please.
Wait.
Missed it by
So
that
polite.
much. He's going
So
for
polite.
the $200 question, Sully. Sully, what team is tied with the Buffalo Bills for the most Super Bowl appearances without winning one? The Minnesota Vikings, the Cincinnati Bengals, or the Carolina Panthers?
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry when I tell you this answer.
Who is it?
It is that's my Minnesota Vikings.
Gary Anderson's leg.
This was He's going with the Minnesota Vikings, and I guess this was probably a pretty good question for you, Solly.
Well, he has a Vikings hat on.
He has a Vikings hat on. He knows the answer, and the chat knew it too.
That's fantastic.
Vikings.
I'd be pissed. I'd be like, I don't want to get this right. Like, I don't want to be right about.
Part of me just died.
He sees Gary Anderson just missing the uprights with
dude, why'd you go to 98? That's the worst one of all. We didn't even make it to the Super Bowl that year.
And Solly, you get to pick the category for J-Wall.
Scott, and we're saying that's pretty effed up, FYI.
It is.
J-Wall can finish out, missed it by that much.
I'll take 500.
Nope. Who has more playoff wins in the past 25 years? Jake Delhomme or the Dallas Cowboys?
This is $100 question. This is so dirty. I'm gonna go Cowboys because I can't not go Cowboys. But if this is Jake, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Well, who has more playoff wins in the past 25 years? Jake Delhomme or the Dallas Cowboys? Jake Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme made it to a freaking Super Bowl, bro. Bojangles biscuits. Yo.
Question of the year. Guys, I think we can speed through one more round if we're quick. All right. So, Robbie, the board's open to you.
Let me get FanDuel features for 400.
All right. FanDuel futures for 400. Which team is not a top 5 favorite to win the NFC Championship next season? The Cardinals, the Cowboys, the Packers, the Buccaneers, the Rams, or the 49ers?
So which team is not top 5 favorite to win the NFC Championship? I'm gonna go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
You're gonna go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
They're no longer the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just fun to say, though.
All right. Is that the correct answer? It is, Robbie. It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's go, Robbie. That's what I'm talking about. And most people in the chat are going with the Buccaneers. Mark saying Bucks first here. Tampa Bay from Sean. Mr. Scampers, Bucks. Thomas, Bucks. Scott Cards, Bucks. Tampa Bay from Bonnie. Let's freaking go, Robbie. And you can pick Sully's next category.
And Sully.
I'm wondering if J-Wall will be back for his question.
He will be.
He will be. He's lurking.
Yeah.
He's being a baby.
FanDuel features.
Okay, I'm sad.
You're going to FanDuel futures for Sully?
Yep.
All right,
I'm not
Sully.
sure I can legitimately show my face after that.
Which team has the better odds to win the next year's Super Bowl? The Eagles or the Washington Commanders?
It's not as easy as a $100 question should be.
Depending on what you say, it depends on whether or not if I unfollow you right now on Twitter.
That's fair.
I'm kidding. I would never do that.
I think the team that has the better odds is probably the Eagles, but I don't want to do that because then J-Wall might feel better about himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Good point.
Billy made the playoffs last year. Washington didn't. Washington's a mess at quarterback. I'll take the Eagles.
All right, he's going with the Eagles, and that's the right answer, Sully. Great job there.
And I lost a follower. Super.
No,
it's okay.
Not worth it for $100, man.
No.
And you get to pick J-Wall's category, Sully. J-Wall,
I will give the ghost of J-Wall. What's the point?
I'm gonna stay in the upside down.
Okay, that's fine. What's the point, J-Wall?
Easier to Google when you're not on camera, J-Wall.
That's true.
All right, you want to fight?
No, I'm not 12.
Damn. What category are we going?
What's the point?
Let's just do 300. I have literally no chance anyway.
Name 4 top 12 running backs in total PPR points for the 2021 season.
You got this.
That's easy, dude.
CMC, Najee Harris. Wow, I'm blanking so hard. Jonathan Taylor. And oh boy.
You just have to say one more name.
I know. I'm racking my brain. I'm like, James Conner? No, don't say James Conner. Derrick Henry.
So you're going to go with CMC, JT, Najee Harris, and Derrick Henry?
Yes.
Yeah, you got it wrong.
That was so stressful.
I'm sorry, it was not a points per
Did you
game
watch
question.
football this year?
And if it were
Yeah.
points per game, you would have been correct. However,
I-
CMC and Derrick Henry were not in the top 12 running backs at the end
That's
of the
how bad
season.
I'm tilting. Is I read it as points per game.
And guess what? You said not James Conner. Don't say James Conner. Well, buddy.
Should have
Sorry.
said James Conner.
And the
You
other,
could've said
the other
James
thing
Conner.
in my
Once he
head
said
was
CMC,
Cordell
once he said CMC, I
Patterson.
knew that we were safe, guys. I was like,
If it was
Exactly.
points per game, it would have. I mean, both CMC and Derrick Henry would have been in there. Real fast,
True.
let's just run through these guys. Approximately how many McDonald's restaurants are there around the world?
100,000.
75.
I'm going to guess
100,000.
100,000.
39,000.
Damn it.
39,000 guys. How many pounds of bacon does the average American consume each year? 7,
18.
10, or
8.
18?
10.
10.
18 guys. Which team had 2 top 12 wide receivers in total
Bucks.
points per game?
Chargers.
Oh, per game
Chargers.
is
Tough one,
Per
right?
game?
well,
Total points?
He read,
Total points,
see, he
PPR
reads it
points.
per game. That
Chargers.
is what I'm talking
I
about.
did not
That
say
is bull
points.
crap.
Chargers.
Are you not capable of
Chargers.
reading?
Total PPR.
No, I
points.
can't.
Just wondering. I'm just wondering.
I'm going to go Chargers.
Keenan Allen, Mike
I'm gonna go
Williams.
Bucks.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Let's go. And true or false, Zach Ertz was a top 10 tight end on a PPR.
True.
Points per game
didn't
basis.
Ooh. True.
We'll go false.
It's true. It's true. All right,
Nice one to
guys,
be
Final
different.
Jeopardy. Do you have a piece of paper in front of you by any chance?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or anything to write something down? You're going to have to write something down.
I have mine written down.
But before we do that, you're going to have to write down the wager you would like to wager. So, Robbie, you have 900. Solly, you have 1,800. J-Wall, you have 600. See you, J-Wall. Write down what you would like to wager. I'm going to tell you the category of the Final Jeopardy question, and we're going to show our wagers before I give you the question. Okay, guys? So, the category is stat lines. Stat line.
Very interesting, Mark. That's
Hey,
very
J-Wall, get out of the chat.
Let me find a different
Okay.
piece of paper. Let me find a different piece of paper.
I literally
Hold
just
on.
said that so you would
Yeah.
but the category is stat, and you can use your phone if you need to, Robbie. I should have said that, but it's all good. It's all good. Now I want to know: did I say points per game on that one question?
I know.
that you got
I'm
wrong?
very curious too.
Because I do
don't
believe I
think
said
so.
points per game on that last one.
Okay.
I don't think so.
All right. I got my wager.
And if you want to write
down.
on your phone, you can. But okay, cool. So everyone has their wagers.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Why don't you just go ahead and all reveal those at the same time here? So Robbie, yours is a tough one to read.
300.
300, 200, small wagers here, guys. Small wagers. I may just go ahead and tell you because right now, Sully won.
Yeah. Now it's just whether Robbie and I tie or not.
Who came in second place? Yeah, it's either a tie between Robbie, or if Robbie gets it right, or if he gets it wrong, then Robbie beat J-Wall at least.
This
I
game.
also-
So J-Wall last place. All right,
We
guys.
versus Robbie
J-Wall
for
last place. That's
second.
what
I almost bid 0, but I didn't want to tie. So
Oh, wait. Good.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Okay, guys. Here's your question. Try to stay out of the chat for this one, and you're gonna write
yeah,
it
in
down.
the private chat.
yeah, J-Wall.
I'm in the private chat. What
Name the
cheating help?
player who had this stat line during the 2021 season. Name player that had this stat line during the 2021 season. 58 receptions, 776 receiving yards, 2 receiving touchdowns. Is this Alan Lazard's stat line, Emmanuel Sanders' stat line, or Cortland Sutton's stat line? And I'm sorry, I'm gonna just add the right there.
Do I have to write the whole name? Can I
Yes.
just write
I
their
mean,
last
if I
name?
know what you're trying to get at, it's fine. You know, if you just wrote down a last name or their initials, even, I'm sure.
Hey, Robbie,
mean-
who you going? I'll go someone different.
No, you know.
If you just want to put your answer in the private chat, that would just help.
Damn, this is
58.
tough.
Yeah, the 58 receptions is the part that's getting me caught up.
Think I'm wrong. Glad I didn't bet a lot.
I think I'm right, but I don't think it'll matter.
It won't.
All right.
I'm saying for second place. So
I'm ready. I'm ready.
You guys good?
Yeah.
All right. So I wanted you guys to name the player who had this stat line: 58 receptions, 776 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. Is it Alan Lazard, Emmanuel Sanders, or Cortland Sutton? What do you guys got? Show them all at the same time. All right. We got a Sutton and Robbie. I'm sorry. I can't see yours.
Lazard.
Lazard.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Let's go. Well, name the player who had the stat line. The correct answer, guys.
It's Sutton.
Is it? It's Sutton. It's Sutton.
Yes.
It's Sutton. So Joe and Robbie are tied right now, and that's
honestly,
wow, that is really unfortunate. Actually,
if I'm being honest, it's a lot more embarrassing knowing how bad I played that Robbie and I tied. So it's a lot more embarrassing for him than it is for me.
Yes, like actually, like really embarrassing. I should have not have wagered any points. I should have you don't get anything.
No. Yeah, honestly, you outplayed Jay Wall. I think it's just the final Jeopardy question. You got to go for some points.
Cool. I agree, but the fact of the matter is that's not how the game's played.
There's a
Jay Wall. What did you wager?
0. I had all the confidence in the world. Let's give a shout out to Sully. Let's give a shout out to Sully here.
Shout
you came on.
Yeah, honestly, we're burying the lead a little bit. Sully won this game.
He called it yesterday too. He said,
"I'm still mad about the Jarvis Landry
Jeopardy question." He said,
Yeah,
"I am gonna win," and he came here and did just that.
Well, most people in the chat were there were some Lazards and there were some Suttons. It seems like that was the main thing people were going after here, guys. Robbie, thank you so much for joining us today. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. Anytime.
Follow Robbie. Go ahead and follow him.
Absolutely.
Yes. Follow Robbie and talk a ton of shit, and you'll become really close friends.
Absolutely. No,
you can see Robbie's name right there under his face right there. At Rumboys Robbie on Twitter. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Subscribe to us here on YouTube. Sully, also thank you for joining us the last 2 days. This has been awesome.
Absolutely, man. Like I told you yesterday, anytime I'm here. You just say the word. It's thrilled to be on with you guys always.
Absolutely. And just wanted to remind everyone we're streaming live every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern time. Come on in, have a good time with us. We're also there on the FanDuel channels on Fridays at 6 o'clock Eastern time. Had a lot of fun today, guys. Thank you for joining us.
You know what's crazy is people I'm losing. People don't want to see me succeed.
They don't want you to have a bigger pull than Kanye.
But honestly, though, shout out to you guys. Bunch of fun having you on. You guys brought the energy. It was a blast. It was a blast.
Absolutely.
And trading does make fantasy fun.
We did it to you again.
And thank you for joining me this week, Jay Wall. You're definitely not going to be coming on anytime soon because of this. Trading makes fantasy fun stealing. No, I'm joking. You might be on tomorrow sometime. But I love you all, guys. Trading does make fantasy fun. That is a fact. We're getting out of here. Have a great day.
See ya.